Good morning everyone, Bitcoin finally broke this range to the upside. This is pretty cool. We have been able, of course, to recognize that this was not a short trade, but we can even recognize here that was a long trade. We have been able to, personally I have been able on my side to really order flow, take the long and write this up, so that's pretty cool. We have finally broken this. We're going to update everything as always. But first of all, I'm gonna check that the sound is working well. So let me just pull. Yes, it's working well, nice. Alright, so if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me in the chat. It's made for this as always. And on this being said, let's get started. So I'm just going to add this back, perfect. And we can move on this lower time frame chart here. So I'm just going to remove this TPO there. Let's go on the daily time frame. Good morning, mate, by the way. We do have a new daily there. I'm just gonna remove this, by the way. Perfect. Alright, so daily here. Nice. Can remove this. We can remove this. And let's go on Exo chart. So first of all, what do we have here? 43970, it's already added. Yeah, that one by the way was not on the chart yesterday, but I added this yesterday on my chart during the day. So we have also this naked session path control right here. Sound is good, perfect. 44950. So let's add this one here. Bam. Nice. Then what do we have? We have a naked session path control right now. As you can see, we're bouncing a bit from, so if we get good data for a long, this can give us count as always. You can see the fingerprints here. That's pretty nice. Really well respected. Even here, for example. So be aware of the fingerprints below here, starting from 45, 46. So yeah, around the tops there. Okay, around the tops here we do have some fingerprints. So as always, the top will act as support, and if we get acceptance into the fingerprint, we're just going to get acceptance, feel it really, and go to the bottom minimum. And the bottom can act as support. It depends on the direction really we're going to get there. But anyway, no TPO here, and so they can get path control right there. So let's 44963. Take this. Alright, then I'm gonna remove this naked session path control, and we are good. Just gonna check this. Alright. So you can now move here. Anyway, I'm gonna do the order flow reading next. So yeah, first of all, this breakout here. Okay, this breakout here, for me, this is a good breakout. As I said yesterday on the Discord server. So as always, if you're not on the Discord server, in the Discord server, make sure to join it so you can stay up to date really, and get really the latest update. For example, here, as I said, really, when the top is not bearish, this is not bearish, and so we did took the high at some point. We've got this very nice we've got a breakout of the lower time frame range. This was not bearish on the rejection, so you just flip to support, you get the good long data, you take the long trade, you bet on the reversal, and moreover this, you've got like 13 million of new shorts opening on the lows on the retest of the range top. This is just pretty crazy, and so that brings us with this very nice rise and this very nice long trade, to be fair. And as I say, this is a good breakout. Why this is a good breakout, by the way? It's simply because we do have a large volume and we do have a lot of long. So this is a healthy rise, of course, except if we start getting absorption on this. What we start having right now, but the premise, we do have only correction here to the downside. So if we have some corrections, normally it should be more to push and make one more new high minimum. So the thing was here, yeah, you see, you still have a bit of a move down here. This can give still is count, but this was not absorbed here all the way up. You've got a nice rise. You can see we have an increasing of the open interest plus some big amount of longs here plus some nice volume. and the volume of this, as you can see, while moving up is increasing, so this is pretty perfect, not gonna lie. So this is classed as a good breakout, as a good rise, as a healthy rise really. And so if you do not absorb these longs, then there is no reason for a reversal, right? So you did got absorption here a bit next, but this is, again, you have to see if you have a 5 ways impulsive down to start a bigger move down, or if you have a correction. If you have a correction, well, it's not going to move down. But we didn't got absorption at all on all this top there. It came a bit later, but again, this is more for a scalp. As you can see here, nothing crazy. I'm not even sure you've got the good short data here. I have not checked this. I'm gonna check this later, but yeah, you can see here, first of all, this was not, we've got no absorption here on the first rise, so this for me was not bearish. And so as I said, I'm gonna take a break now, and so we have done all of this since then, so we still not drop it like crazy. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is the power of the order flow. So I hope if you watched yesterday's update, really, so not the live stream, I mean maybe the live stream too, but the update I have done here, I really explained how it is possible to trade the range, really. We just have to trade, you know, the range until it break and until it breaks. And so when this is, we can just recognize really if we have to take the trade or not. And so yes, we can recognize. You have the proof now. Because you have such a trade where you do not short the top, but you long the top, and you know, yeah, you long the top, if we can say that. But anyway, so on this being said, let's get started here with this. So first of all, with the levels, if we push above, so we've got the swing failure pattern here, not yet. So we do have the swing failure pattern of the current top, okay, with the swing failure pattern, you know, of the previous high right here. So I'm just gonna go on a bit of a bigger time frame with this top right here, okay. If we manage to break this, well, we're just going to look for the next top here, so swing failure pattern there, plus this top right here, swing failure pattern, into the monthly negative path control. If we don't get anything in here, we're simply going to look for a nice, so it was 5% increase in price normally. Yeah, 5% increase in price into this weekly level. From this weekly, we can look for this top also here to be taken, because the market, if we start pushing that high, can become like really crazy and do some big push-ups. We have to plan some big zone of resistance, and not, for example, only some small ones, because if we do this, well, this is not really useful to plan some small zone of resistance like this, so we have to plan some bigger ones. So yeah, weekly swing failure pattern value are high. If we break above this, we have the weekly negative path control at 57,000 by the way. And if we start breaking this, then we'll have all the highs here to be that we can take really into this weekly negative path control in the monthly. Next, last resistance, weekly level with the swing failure pattern, and here we go. Next, we have a new all-time high. So let's see if we manage to go there. It depends really on which configuration we are, but if we are, and if this was a wave 1-2, well, now it's going to literally explode everything to the upside. But of course we cannot take only this. No, it's not possible to only take one scenario super bullish like this. But anyway, so this is the plan really to the upside, targets by targets. And so if we have to retrace from here, where we can look for something. So first of all, we can, you know, for the single prints we have below. So of course now we have the naked session path control. It can give us scalp if we get good long data. Now if we start breaking this, there is no real support, to be honest with you here. Just gonna check that really quickly, but normally there are no other ones. Let's pull it like this, and well, now this will be, now that this naked session path control is my last support really for a bounce. So yeah, there is no bounce from here, nothing good for a long on the order flow really. You're just going to look for a new low to be made. We do have such wick on everything. Okay, so yeah, next we can look for a swing failure pattern of the low, and if there is no swing failure pattern, we can simply look for, you know, the single prints we have just below here, around the top, you know, all the single prints I show you here. There, you know, we have all these single prints below, and if the single prints are filled, then we're simply going to get acceptance below and get acceptance back into the range, and that will bring us here with a nice failed auction, not gonna lie, above the range, because as you can see we do break this top. Okay, we got the breakout. This was a really good breakout, and now the thing is, if we keep getting absorption like this, and in addition get the good short data, and we do not manage to absorb, for example, the lows, then it's going to reverse, and we can get acceptance back really below here into the channel really below. Okay, so yeah, first of all, seeing on prints below, if you manage to break this, we can look for the daily here with the daily naked path control and the naked session path control I've deleted. But yeah, just to not get all the levels here in the same place. So daily here, daily naked path control plus the naked session path control. If we start breaking this, of course, we'll have this swing through pan here, okay, for day traders, really for scalpers, but otherwise we can look for the daily level here plus a naked session path control down to this naked session path control with a swing through path that low. If we start breaking this, same as before, we have the range here, you know. You have this range, so you look for a possible breakout on the lows. So we do have this daily just below here. If we get acceptance below, weekly, daily plus a swing through pan, break this again, swing through pan, weekly TPO, break this again, swing through pan of the of the lows right here. And if we do not manage to swing through pan or do a fail auction as always, we can look simply for the key level below around 39,000, with of course a two small consolidation just above and just below with the lows to maybe do a swing through pan of these lows. If we start breaking this, we can simply look for another continuation into this weekly negative path control, monthly negative path control value high in the swing through pound that low. If this is not holding, we can bounce in between from some swing through pound everything, but as always, if we break this value high, we'll have more chance to go directly here into the path control and the value low. So here we can look, of course, for a possible quick week down to swing through pound everything, come back up. If we manage to reclaim, get a good long data, that's a good long trade. We can get a reversal. If now we lose everything, we get no reclaim, we get no good long data, then we just fall from here and look for a nice another between 5 and 10% drop into this nice 30,700 value low level here. So we have this monthly value low first, then we have this value high weekly, and then come the real big first support around this value high weekly negative path and trying to swing through pan of this lower time frame, no consolidation here really. Okay. So yeah, sorry it was a bit fast, but as always I'm repeating this every single day, so I know this by heart now. Yeah, just want really more to focus on the waves here. So on the waves, what we can take here, as I said, if we take the highs directly here, I'm simply going to get acceptance with the wave and say, okay, now the X wave can break the W root, or if we get a really big push to the upside, it's logic to get a double XY where the X wave breaks the double root, simply because it's a super bullish move incoming. And so this is happening when you have a super bullish move incoming. So if we do, for example, if we start doing a massive wave 5 like this, to be honest with you, it's possible that I'm going to switch to a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. It depends really of this trench of this wave 5, but it's possible we're already in a bigger wave 1, 2 if we really have to do some crazy push up and re-explode everything here to the upside. But yeah, for the moment I'm gonna still take this wave 5, I'm gonna accept this double XY really. We just have this in front of the chart, we cannot deny it's here, so we just have to accept this and just say, okay, now we can take the double root with the X wave really, and it makes it even more complex really. But yeah, what can I say? That's part of the game, right? So yeah, we'll see if this is for a super crazy bullish move and we're going to explode everything to the upside, or if now it's like this and the X wave can break the W root, such as the leading or endings, wave 3 can be the shortest. So yeah, market evolve, we have to adapt to it. So the thing is it really useful to pull the wave 5 targets? I did it yesterday, okay, so you can pull, I'm gonna also cover the smaller wave here. I did it yesterday, so you just have to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top, good morning mate by the way, to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom here. You can pull the wave 5 target, so 618, 121 extension, 1618, 2618, you can see that we are now at the 2618, we hit that and rejected, but we need normally to finish on 5 waves first of all, because the low is not here, it's here. So on the real low we have done, so normally we have to complete a wave, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyway, this is a 2618, so this is normally where the wave 5 should get a stop, except if we get an extension of course. But again, I'm not adding this extension tool on my chart simply because it is exactly the same than the levels really we have added here on the chart. It's the exact same zone, the first zone of resistance, so for me it's not useful. Now if you want to add this on your chart, feel free to do it. You can absolutely do this, okay? Now the thing is, so with the smaller wave, if we check out the RSI here, the low is made here, okay, with the double XY. And why, by the way, I'm taking a double XY, not an ABC flat? It's simply because here, if this was a C wave, we have a triple wave in there, and this is not possible to finish a C with a triple wave. So the only possibility is to get a Y leg. I mean, to get a bigger correction where we finish with a correction, and the only point finishing with this is a double XY or a triangle, but the premise this is not a triangle, right? So, or maybe, by the way, A, B, C, D, E, no, this is not. So yeah, so this wave 5 here, the problem, if you can say that, with this wave 5 is this. We have a triple wave here in this first push to the upside. So we're thinking like maybe we'll have done the bottom there, okay, and we have we're thinking about this yesterday, and maybe we'll have done the bottom there with a massive truncated, but again here we have an ABC, so it's a bit what the fuck to finish this and move down with the truncated stuff there, but anyway, and then here we do have some possible 5 waves, same as here. This can be classed as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll have a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, wave 5, and so we finish this wave 1, 2, 3, we're in the wave 5 and 5. There are many different configurations, but the most probable one, if we can say that for this one, will be to take the case that we'll have a triple wave first, and if we have a triple wave first, it means that we're in an ending next. So it's not a massive impulsive, it's an ending. So let's pick a wave 1. Normally the low is on the left, but it depends on the time frame, to be fair, because here we only have a week. But if you're on a bit of a lower time frame, the low normally was here, which, oh yeah, by the way, no, I think it was not this crypto. Alright, well, let's take this right there. So bottom here, wave 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, maybe an ending like this, and so we stay around 2618, and so next we finish this, okay. Of course it can be leading to form a bigger impulsive in the wave 5 if we just don't drop from here, we just do a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, bam, 3, 4, 5. It's possible to make such bigger stuff, because I'm saying this because we do this a lot these days, but like really a lot. Like yeah, this is pretty crazy. We do this very often, such as, for example, say right now, it was Tia. We do have another possible, so wave 1, 2 here, and bam, 3 or 5. This is something that is happening a lot these days. So yeah, but yeah, I will prefer personally ending. Now if we start doing an impulse, I'm just going to again get acceptance with some waves, but first of all, for me this is a triple wave, and so if we start a wave 5 with a triple wave, normally the only possibility is an ending. So that's why we'll prefer here personally to be in such configuration, maybe finish, before some 3 or 5, and make this wave of the ending 3, 4, 5 a bit later. But this is the scenario really I'm preferring right now, really. And what I'm taking mainly, to be fair, okay, simply because we have a triple wave first of all, so I prefer this ending compared to an impulsive. Now if we have to just keep pushing higher, we get no reason to short, well, I'm just going to accept these was 5 waves, what the fuck 5 waves again, but I'm just going to accept that and just move on, really, okay? Sometimes you just have to not make it that complex, accept the wave and move on and look for the next one, really, okay? But yeah, for now this is what I'm taking, so we can now, by the way, remove this. If we have next to drop from here, when we complete it is possible, I'm going to add a wave, by the way, on this. Let me just right here. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4 in the wave 5. Okay, so yeah, to speak, we do have this possible, short trade to be aware of around the 2618 there, to look for a possible big reversal. But again, I don't want to be super bearish or super bullish. I'm really going to stay neutral. I'm saying this while I'm pulling a short trade going down to some really crazy prices, but anyway, so we can also take this high, for the possible short. But this is a possible short setup we have to keep in mind, because we do have some high time frame wave that we cannot forget still, where we have such configuration where after we are done really with these 5 waves, we can get a really big drop, because we can be in some high time frame bearish plan still. Okay, we still have some high time frame bearish waves. Just gonna pull this into here. Yes, this is a bullish scenario, or what? Alright, better now. So this is a bullish scenario, okay, where once we have done here, by the way, can we reach the 1618 with this? Because last time we checked it, this was not that high. I think it's gonna be a bit of a longer update because I have not checked this on my side, so I'm gonna check everything in front of you. Wave 3. Well, if we have to be in this bullish scenario, we have to reach minimum 51,000, so to speak, swing through upon this top here, you know, with a weekly level, and the value high level a bit above here. But yeah, this right here is the configuration really if we have to be in the bullish market. So after we're done with this wave 5, with this blue wave 5, and we have in that case more likely an impulsive in the wave 5 in that case, if we can catch it, we can look for this 1618 again minimum. And so we can look next for a retracement for the wave 4, but for this we need to get acceptance above and go, you know, into the following area. Minimum here is the 1618. If we start to retrace before that, it's the bullish count. It's not so good, to be honest. I'm just gonna pull this in here, so I can see a bit more. The leading now looks not really valid anymore, to be fair. We are a bit too high, you know, the possible leading forming a bigger next wave 1205, but now it's a bit too high for me to place this. So yeah, for me, if we have to win this bullish count in this wave like this, we should go minimum into the 1618, okay? Let's say the weekly time from here. Right, I'm just going to show you this configuration also of the bullish plan, but again, I'm not going to take this mainly at all, okay, just so you are aware of it in case we have to do this. I just want you to be aware of that. You know, it's like, for example, it's exactly the same than what we have done here. We have, you know, a wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, and we then have a massive breakout here, okay? It can be exactly the same here. This will be the wave 1, 2, this will be a wave 1, 2, and then we get a massive breakout. It's the same start, really. Wave 1, wave 2, we are now, you know, in the wave 3, like this, 4 and 5. Okay, or we have another configuration where this is done already, but the thing is we'll have a wave 1, 2 and another wave 1, 2 here, and then we'll have this massive push to the upside. Well, if you zoom out a bit, okay, and be cool of the RSI on some time frames, this here can be classed as a wave 1, 2 first, and then you can look for another wave 1 and another wave 2, and that will explain why we have such double XY where the X wave breaks the W root, okay, and then we'll have this wave 3, 4, 5, and look for, I don't know what price, but a big price. Again, I'm not taking this at all mainly, it's just so you're aware of this. If we start doing some massive big green candle, you are prepared and ready for this to happen, okay? Now, I'm not saying we're going to do this, but this is part of the bullish plan. If we have to be bullish, this is going to happen, okay? So be aware of this. If we start doing some massive push-up, well, you know which wave to take, okay? This is most important. That will be a crazy small wave too. But again, before to rise big like this, well, you do have some small wave too, right? You can see we retrace the MC fib and not even 38.2, so it will be exactly the same than this. So that's why you have to be prepared for such configuration, right? Now, this is part of the bullish plan. I think I'm gonna make a video on YouTube to make it a lot more easier, because now I'm doing this in front of you, preparing everything. So yeah, anyway, I hope this is still easy to understand. If you have any questions, by the way, do not hesitate to ask me in the chat. But this is part of the bullish plan, so I'm gonna take this and place it higher time frame 2, just name it like this. No, by the way, high time frame 1, bull, again, a super bull config. Nice. Can remove this, and we can pull this back like that. A bit more realistic, but who knows? We'll see. So yeah, this is part of the bullish plan. This is a bullish plan. Really. Now, if we go on the bearish plan, really, we do have. I'm just gonna pull this back in here and add this in here, by the way. Now we have the bearish wave count, where oh. Not gonna take the double EXYZ anymore, it's way too high for a second X. I'm gonna take a double EXY simply. So what we have planned really, if we have to get an invalidation of this. So I'm gonna go here to E, perfect. The low is here on Coinbase? Oh yes. Oh yeah, I remember. X wave, and so next we have the and the wave 2 next. So we can take this and normally it will be like this, but let me check something by the way really quick. Normally already way above the flat target, yeah. Oh my god, that will make it really complex if we do this. That the prime with a bearish wave count, we have many, I mean, again, these are some corrections, so it's logic to get many different configurations, but here, for example, we could finish the 5 waves, make a B retracement for a B, and then continue the uptrend for a C wave, go into the 1618, so again, you know, into the weekly level, into this swing through power top plus value high above, and from here get a nice retracement and make a new low on Bitcoin X. Of course, not directly in one big red candle, but you know, we go step by step to the downside, but we still get, sometimes some massive drop because we have to draw at some point. This will be the first configuration of the higher time frame bearish plan, really. But now the other configuration where we will drop directly will be simply an ABC zigzag. Okay, so it will be simply not an ABC here with a W, then an X with a flat, and then a Y with an ABC zigzag. It will be simply a 5 waves correction, 5 waves, same as a bullish plan, but it will be simply not a wave 1, 2, 3. It will be an ABC zigzag, and so if that's an ABC, we finish directly the X wave and we look for the drop of the Y. Okay, so yeah, we still have to be aware of these bearish plans. Okay, there's something in my opinion, yeah, we can just not forget really. Yeah, and so what was the other ones here? These was some low probability wave count, less probable ones, but yeah, no, this is no, and the WXY says, you know, this was a less probable, and this was another less probable. Oh, this one is really bullish. No, this is also not something I'm gonna take personally. But yeah, these are the different configurations really we can take on the higher time frame. So bearish and bullish. Bullish, we have a super bullish in addition to it, and we have a bearish wave count where we have the Y with an ABC zigzag. Otherwise, we'll have directly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have an A, B, C. We just have to complete these 5 waves, and so that brings us with a W, X wave done with an ABC zigzag, and bam, we look for a Y leg to the downside next. The most important really for the bearish wave count, if you don't really care about the lower time frame waves, it's simply to look at this extension tool 1A23. So you pull it from the wave, from the bottom here to the top right here to the bottom right here. Okay, and you will find this 1A23 1618. You can add 20% validation really, and so from these targets you have to be aware of that. Yeah, just really see what's happening. Will ask me some questions, for example on Discord. But yeah, we can get these are 2 important targets for the bearish plan really. And what retracement this will bring us with? Oh, that's nice. Well, yeah, we're coming in some really big resistance right now, not gonna lie. So it's either some big green candles incoming to break everything, or either some possible nice rejection. Depending on the reaction we'll get in the time, really. But yeah, the 161 here you can see match with the 61 86% here. That's pretty cool. And so with the Bybit levels here. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, so these are some big resistance we're coming in right now. I mean, the resistance we have planned above, really. We just add some more confidence. You know, the top right here, the overall high of this consolidation, with the monthly negative half control, have the 618 just above. And if we break this, then the next resistance also is a big one. So these are some really strong resistance we have just above, to be fair. We have some FIB targets of bullish and bearish plan. We have some strong levels, really big confidence. Yeah, these are some that can give a decent trade, not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Yeah, really be aware of the levels above us. This is really, really important in my opinion. As always, these are some resistance. Resistance can be broken. We can break this with some big green candles, but as always, we need to see this line of time. It's impossible to say because we can still, this is still valid to be in a bearish plan right now. To be in a bearish yellow wave count, even if we're at the high now, we can still get a really bloody move next. Only time can tell. Impossible to say right now. But anyway, so let's do a really quick order flow review here. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'm gonna answer the questions really. I saw I've got a question on Discord here about TOC, I can't remember. I'm gonna check this next. So here, small absorption. Was this top really bearish? I'm gonna check this now. No, it's like yesterday, you know, I say this was a good long trade. This was a this was a bad trade if we just draw from here where it's missed for me, and that's it really. But this was not bearish. Maybe it's gonna come later. It never came, and so this was a good long trade. You got this really nice rise. You know, just by reading this, you're really able to make some insane decisions. Really, this is pure gold. Pure gold. This is crazy. So this first was not bearish. We've got some few short data a bit everywhere, but I probably check around there. It is. Because otherwise these right here are getting absorbed and this is not really relevant in my opinion. There are some really big ticks right now, by the way. Gonna maybe make this a bit smaller. So this wasn't bearish. Oh, where are we bouncing from? So you do have a naked session path control bounce. That was on bullish, I think. We have now a swing through pan into the naked session path control. So this can give us cap, and we do have some valid data for a scan right now. But the thing is, we're now coming into the resistance of VWAP, so we need to reclaim this VWAP now. If it was fast enough, you could maybe catch this a bit before that, but I was not reaching at this. So let's go here on the 1 minute. No. I'm not going to check this top anymore. Okay, well. This wasn't an easy short trade. You've got a good short data again here, but everything got absorbed and you still get this move down. So that was not an easy trade. We are still getting absorption, by the way. The last absorption here is bullish. You can see here, like we have this high, lower high, have so this high, higher high. So it means that the longs come in here. You can see I will have like 3 million, 1 million, 1.5, 1 million, 1 million, 1.5, 2 million here. All the longs here, you can see even here, high, low, high, 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 high. So it means that there are some limit to all the shorts here, absorbing all these market, all the longs coming in. So the price bam come back down. And so once you have done this, you can see now we have absorption of the lows. Low, lower, low, low, high, low. So of course it can be logic because sorry, simply because you've got absorption in the highs. Now you need to sorry, you need to bring this CBD down, but yeah, you still have this absorption now on the low. So that's why now if you get a good long data that we've got, now it's a bit late to jump in. I'll jump in really before that, but now you need to wait for the view up to be reclaimed. But as I said, yeah, you've got some good long data here for either a flip to resistance of the view up, either for a reclaim and get a continuation. It's all the time like this. So yeah, this was a bit bearish, but I will really I'd probably really get acceptance below the low here to say this is really bearish, because we do have a bit of absorption right now. Just gonna check here on the 30 minutes what we've got there. The problem is this absorption there we have. High, low, high, 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 high. It sucks this happened at night, to be fair, because I will pull a short there, and I will just still set my stop loss above the highs, but I will just take the short with the following risk management in case we have to drop from here, so I don't lose everything. I just do not miss a short here. So the long really covers the loss even more than this. We even make profit. You know, this was a long from this quick move down here. We've got right here. So my long was here, for example. You have, so now the stop loss has stop rate and everything, but the thing is, you have now profit with this long. Okay, so you will take the short, play the stop loss above the high, and if you get the stop loss hit, the long will cover the loss and even make more profit than this. That's something you can do, and of course you have normally, so on many ads we have tons of trades right now open. This is very crazy with decent profit made on this, so you can allow yourself to maybe pull a bit of a bigger short really, but yeah, of course you do not do this on every single stuff. Here is just to bet on a possible failed auction, but now it's too late really for me. I don't like to jump in late, but live in a time I think I will, this will be something I will do, like pull a short here and just with the following risk management. If you get stopped out, the long will cover the loss and make even more profit than this. So it's not a massive short trade. Just in case we have to drop from here, you do not get like no profit. You just get still something. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, for now, for me it's too late. So yeah, this is my order full reading right now. We do have some absorption highs, but I would like to see really getting that we get acceptance below the low we have done before, not do a fail auction or a swing for a pound of it, really get acceptance below, and yeah, so really class this as really bearish. And by the way, if you took that scalp, we are now at view up, so that's a take profit one for sure. Now we'll see if this was a flip to resistance or a continuation for high. Only time can tell. That's scalping. So here now the question. So it was on say or Tia. Say here. So the thing is about your say TA is that the first wave of 5 mini waves to the 5th bigger wave. Wait, is that the first wave of 5 mini wave to the 5th bigger wave, or is the final wave 5 you charted? Yeah, so these are the these right here will not be for the wave 4-5 direct. I mean, this will be for this star here, but not for the wave 4-5 like this, except of course if we now keep pushing higher and higher and higher and higher, but otherwise this will be simply for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3 or 5 like this. So wave 1, maybe we're going to do a really crazy small retracement. I don't know, for example, on ICP. Oh, now we're retracing a bit, that's pretty cool. But wave 1, 2, then bam, wave 3 or 5. But this will be more for such configuration than a truncated wave 5. This is way too, I mean, again, everything is possible, but I mean, to stop here, oof, this is something I never saw personally on any chart, to be fair. So that will be crazy rare, so it's possible this happened, but I will not bet on this, as I from 5 years of experience, maybe more, I can't remember, by the way. I have never seen this before, so so no, not a truncated, and normally 0.94 should be hit, right? 0.94. Not necessarily 0.94, because it can stop on the, just do a swing flip on the top. We do have here the 1-to-1 extension. So we do have here this 1-to-1 extension. Okay, so we can, normally it's not the most probable target, so we should normally go here or here, but sometimes we still, you know, we have the first target really, I mean the first target, the second here, but the first real good target on the top. We can just, for example, take the high, swing for a pound, do a fail auction, then retrace. So we do not need really to go really above and go hit, so 0.98 by the way, to come back down. Here we can just take the high, 1-to-1 extension, retrace. So maybe you're in a different exchange, I don't know. Oh, but by the way, no, you're right, because this is not well placed at all. So this is 94, by the way, I think. Yes, you're right, mate. Good point. Just gonna remove, yeah, remove this. I'm gonna keep one, by the way. Good point, good point. That's a good mistake I have done here. No, let's stay with 400 and let's pull this on 300. Yeah. Oops, gonna remove this 618. And so yes, it's 0.94. Right there. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, normally this should be 0.94 here at minimum. Yeah, now it's better like this, and so yeah, you're right. We should normally go hit this 0.94 minimum. Again, this is on what I will bet on mainly. If now we retrace from here, well, I will simply take this if these are still 5 waves, because now we maybe have an ABC zigzag. Oof, what a figure this. One, two, three, four, five. Well, the end here is a bit crazy. I mean, this is valid on the RSI, but where we have done one more new high, maybe for an ABC flat, for a bigger double X wave, we have to drop from here. So why it's simply a bigger wave 1 already, bigger wave 2, and this is a leading, another leading for a wave 1, 2, and then bam, 305 and continuation. You know, if we have to push high, we are going to do some small stuff like this, but otherwise, yeah, if we do a retracement here. Well, these 5 waves now are a bit weird, so I will be a bit careful, but normally, yeah, if everything is bullish, normally this also should be bullish, and so that will be for a wave 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. I will more look for a bigger impulsive than a truncated or whatever, really. If we have to retrace from here. So yeah, I hope this answers the question. Sorry. So yeah, let's see now what Bitcoin is doing, really, what we can do. So I hope you enjoyed this update. That was a bit of a long update, but again, time to update all the wave and everything. So you see really what I'm doing live also. I do not prepare all the time everything, so that's pretty cool in my opinion, so you can see. But if you have any questions, do not hesitate. I don't see any right now, so I think that we're good. But if you're watching this update later, you can go on the Discord server. By the way, there is a giveaway again running for 7 days now. 7 days left, 6 days by the way left now. have to drink some water next. So you've got Vincent, the winner of the ExoCharts month, and now bam, another month of ExoCharts is possible. I mean, you can win it really. So just join the Discord server, go in the giveaway section, click this button right here, and you will be in the giveaway, and you will get a chance to win the ExoCharts month for absolutely free. Otherwise, stay tuned. I'm gonna pass in the Mateos there as always for my update. If you want to get some arts TAs and everything, you can go here into the Mateos arts TAs. I'm gonna keep you updated on the arts really. And yeah, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day. If you have any questions, also you can go in the question channel or write some comments down below. And yeah, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.